What's up guys, this is Review Edge here, keeping you on the edge of technology. And today we're going to take a look at a cool product. This is the Drevo Calibur 71 key mechanical keyboard. It is also can be fully wireless, has Bluetooth, so that means it has a built-in battery. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so we've got a manual here. One thing to note, there was originally a probably 6-foot micro USB cable. That's currently all wired into my desktop, so I couldn't bring that up for the review. The other thing that we do have is a key remover here. So the keyboard comes with a bit of plastic covering over it. Not a ton of protectiveness, but it was completely fine for me. There was nothing damaged. Alright, so here it is. So you can see this is a very long and thin keyboard. It's a compact design. So basically the entire top row is gone, the function row. Instead, for a lot of those functions you just hold down this function button here. It's at a pretty affordable price of around $50 depending on where you get it from. So it's in the cheaper range as far as mechanical keyboards go. This is the black version that I have here. There's also a white version. So overall you can see the design of this. It's sort of a 90 degrees square design. The keys, the font on the keys is more of a gaming style font. It's pretty low profile and overall pretty thin. You can see there's a floating key design, so the keys are a pretty good distance above the actual back plate, which is made out of aluminum, just to add that on there. The keys are plastic. So to plug this in, there is just one tiny port on here. You've got a micro USB, and that is if you want to use it wired, to plug it into a desktop or whatever. Alright, let's take a look. On the bottom, we've got a bunch of rubber feet, and also you can flip out these feet to set it up on an angle, which makes it a bit nicer for your wrists. Okay, so now it is Bluetooth, so we can switch it on here and have a look at the lights. There we go. Eventually I will turn the lights off so that you can get a better view. So this is in fact an RGB keyboard. There are a lot of different potential light combinations for each one of these keys. So we'll get more into the lights a little bit later. First of all, I want to demonstrate the Bluetooth with this. So you can actually connect it right to a phone, which is interesting. I've never used a keyboard with my phone before. So I've got my phone here. I have my phone set to the Q button. So when I push that Q, it will now be usable on my phone. So here I'll just do a quick test. Hopefully you can kind of see the screen, but you can see that it is in fact connected to the keyboard. So that would be really cool if you were traveling and you didn't want to bring a whole computer with you, but you still wanted to be able to type quickly on a keyboard. You have this option to use it with your phone, and Drevo says that there should be a 20-hour battery life with this keyboard. So that's very good, and that's from about 2 hours of charge time, so that should be plenty. Also, if you just have a backup battery dock, because this is micro USB, you can charge it just with that, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's get into the lighting. I'm going to go ahead and click some of the lights off. Okay, now it is nice and dark, so you can really see the cool lighting setup on this. This helps save the battery. After about 2 minutes, the lights will shut off. That's if you're using Bluetooth. If it's connected to a desktop, the lights will not turn off. Okay, so for customizing lighting, everything is stored inside of this keyboard. all the lighting settings, so you don't need to connect it to a computer or anything to change the lightings. There are a ton of different lighting settings that you can find in the manual here. I'm just going to give a quick sample of a few of them. By using the function in the insert and the arrow keys and a few other buttons up here, you can change around a lot of different settings. You can take a look at the manual to see the full list of all the different lighting settings. You can customize the individual color of each key. Here, this just sort of shows you all the different color options available. So we've got sort of a white, color off, red, green, blue, yellow, and pink. So you can customize the color of every single key on your keyboard. I've done a little bit of that here already. Change the color of a few of these keys. So really there are just a lot of different lighting options. Most people will probably just use standard backlit, but especially if you were doing gaming or something, you can adjust the lights. One thing to note, I haven't had a problem with it personally, but some people do report that there's a bit of latency when typing through the Bluetooth, and that there could be some issues with that. I've been fine so far, but it's just one thing to take into account. But wirelessly, there's absolutely no latency issues. This thing is quite loud, so if there are other people in the room or anything, just probably good thing to take into account before you bought one of these, because the noise is significant. Alright, so that is the Drevo Calibur 71 key keyboard. Overall, I have been very happy with it. The mechanical keys help me type a lot faster, and for the price, I think it's very good quality. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.